Hi everybody, Dave from Offroad Animal. You may remember me from such videos as Offroad Animal builds a Grand Cherokee, or Offroad Animal builds a Ford Ranger, or our super funny launch video. If you haven't seen them yet, check them out. Behind me, Ford Raptor Ranger. Out of the box, probably one of the best off-road vehicles you can get in the ute form. We've chosen this one in this build video because we want a vehicle that we can use for work as well as we can take away camping on long and short trips. So in this build video, you're going to see us do some awesome modifications to this vehicle. First of all, a Predator bar by Offroad Animal going on the front. We're going to be putting on some steady lights, worn winch, GME radio. Then we're going to be putting on some Offroad Animal rock sliders. They're also used as a step, which will allow us access to the Offroad Animal roof rack, slimline version, their Offroad Animal rear bar, and then certain options for the tub, depending on we're using the vehicle for work, short trips, or long trips. I think you're going to like those. They're going to be pretty exciting. We're also going to put a small suspension lift on this vehicle, which will allow us larger tires. These larger tires will make the off-road capability just that much better. Out-of-the-box machine is going to be even better again, thanks to Offroad Animal. Now, a lot of these accessories are universal, and a lot we have specific to your vehicle. So check out offroadanimal.com or offroadanimal.com.au to see how we can modify your ute. I'm pretty excited about this build video. Let's get into it. First up in this build, we're putting on the Offroad Animal rock sliders. As you can see, I've got the Raptor Ranger factory steps here. Now, while the steps are pretty strong themselves, they're only mounted to the body, which is not the ideal solution for a rock slider. You really want a chassis mounted one, like the Offroad Animal ones. I liken these factory steps to an ironing board or a surfboard. Look how bloody big they are. They're massive. Great for a step, but not so much for going off-road. And to tell you the truth, I'm always scratching the back of my leg getting out of the vehicle. So I'm quite happy to get rid of these and put on the slim Offroad Animal version ones. Now, the install is fairly easy. We're going to put on 3 separate strong steel brackets on the chassis and then mount the step to that. It's really that easy, so let's get going. Just come to Bayswater at HPW Customs. The boys have got the Raptor up on the hoist. Time to put in some new coil springs. As you know, the Raptor Ranger comes out with pretty much the best out-of-the-box suspension on the market. Why are we changing it? Well, we're adding a few accessories that's going to add a little bit of weight to the vehicle. And Ford designed this suspension on a basically unladen vehicle. So for us to maintain that nice ride with all the extra added weight, not that the accessories by themselves are too heavy, we need to change the springs. Also, running a slightly larger 35-inch tire, we don't want the tires to scrub when we're out bush. So to carry that extra weight for camping, we've changed the coil springs over to some Cal off-road ones here at HPW Customs. All right, we're back at Offroad Animal. We've had the suspension put on and the sign writing put on the side of the vehicle. It's looking great. It's time to put the wheels and tires on the vehicle. So next to me, we got some Method race wheels, 17 by 8.5 with a plus 35 offset, wrapped with some Maxxis Razor tires, 315/70/17. These are gonna look great on the vehicle now that's got a little bit of lift. Let's check them on, see how good they look. Time to revolutionize the front of this Raptor Ranger. We're going to be putting on the Offroad Animal Predator bar, which is not only great for protection, it's a great platform for mounting all your four-wheel drive accessories. We'll be putting on a worn winch, some steady lights, and a GME UHF antenna. Now that we've pulled off the Raptor Ranger front bar and we put it on the scales, you can see there's almost 34 kilos, which is quite a bit of weight. The Offroad Animal Predator bar only weighs 52 kilos, which is only 19 more than the factory bar. So really not adding that much weight with the Offroad Animal bar. Yes, we're going to be adding more weight with the winch and lights and whatnot, but overall, we're really not adding that much weight to the front of this vehicle with the slim, trim Offroad Animal bar. Putting the bar on, there's a lot of access everywhere. The way the bar's designed makes it super easy to fit. No problems getting your hands everywhere, putting all the nuts and bolts in. Just makes for a quick, easy install. Now the Offroad Animal bar is on, you can see that the factory Ford toe points are still on. These are beefy toe points and they're super strong, designed by Ford, and we decided to maintain them on our design. So now we just put the Warn Zeon winch in here. As you can see, the Warn Zeon is a feet mount down situation where a lot of winches are feet forward. Nice and easy to install it when it's feet down on the Offroad Animal winch cradle being a flat like this. You don't even have to take the full bar off to get the winch in. You can put the winch in when the bar's already on. So this Warn Zeon is a great winch because it's got an integrated control box. Perfect for this sort of situation. Easy to access, all enclosed. Great winch to go on the Offroad Animal bar. Offroad Animal bar, pretty much all Offroad Animal bars, we have this pretty cool mesh panel that goes inside the wing. Now in this case, you can put a light bar in there, you know, maybe a 6 or a 7 inch single or double row light bar, but we've opted to run the factory fog lights. So we supply brackets that allow the factory fog lights to go inside this mesh panel, put it in the wing, away you go. The Raptor Ranger rear bumper is not horrible. I mean, it looks fine, it acts as a step, but it's really lacking in the protection department. Come in, Offroad Animal, rear steel bar, wraps around the tub, serious protection. And we can put all our sensors, still works with a factory tow bar. You're gonna love it. From the start, we always wanted to make a comfortable camping, touring, overlanding vehicle. Now with a ute, the best way to do that is to kit out the back of the ute. So we got a few accessories that are going in the back that allow us to take the gear that we need for camping. So for starters, for a bit of security, we have a roller shutter here. And on top of the roller shutter, we have the Offroad Animal rails that allow us to put an adventure rack on. Now the adventure rack is a cool bit of gear. You'll see that go on really shortly. Now in the actual tub, we have a prototype pull-out tray that pulls all the way out. And on top of that, we're gonna put a fridge, our storage boxes, an esky, all that sort of stuff to, our food and our camping gear that'll allow us to go off-road in super comfort. So I'm pretty excited about this setup here because we also need to use this for work. So everything needs to be able to come off quick and easy. So you'll see as we put it on how quick it goes on and how quick we can take it back off. All right, our prototype slide. It's prototype. We're gonna make a few adjustments to it, clean it up a little bit, but as you can see, the function's there. It pulls all the way out, unlike those ones that pull a quarter way out or 3/4 way out, whatever it is. All the way out here so we can get to all our gear easy. Next, we're gonna be putting a fridge drawer in here. Now we're putting a fridge drawer because we can't really get a full-size fridge under the roller shutter. Let's get on it. One of the real benefits of this pull-out tray is the tie-down points. So we have rails in the center and on the sides. Takes these little hooks. It's that easy. So now we've got all the gear inside the tub. There's a big empty space above the tub that we can utilize to carry more gear. Incoming, the Offroad Animal Adventure Rack and the Offroad Animal Tub Racks. You'll see we'll be able to put a lot of gear on top of there that makes it easily accessible and doesn't disturb anything inside the tub. Let's get it on. All right, the full adventure rack is fitted, all assembled, kitted out. We've got our toolbox, storage box, jerry cans, our shovel, our high lift jack. Fantastic gear you need when you're going camping or off-road. Now you might be sick of storage boxes, but I'm not. So we're gonna finish out this build with one more storage box. 2 Offroad Animal tub rails are gonna go on here with a big storage box on top so you can still access everything underneath and put all our camping gear inside, or even more camping gear. That's it, then we're heading off-road. Behind me, we got the finished Raptor Ranger, and how good does it look? This vehicle is perfectly set up. We've got the bull bar on there, the Predator bar, the rear bar, the rock sliders, the Scout roof rack. We've done a suspension lift, put the wheels and tires on there. Then out the back, we've got a complete modular setup, which is great for going off-road. All those boxes can be put on and taken off quick and easy. There's the fridge, there's the esky, there's the tub rail on the back with another box, the adventure rack fully kitted out. Perfect for going off-road, full driving. You can just put your gear on and get out there, quick smile. Okay, having a closer look at the Predator bull bar, one thing to note is it only adds 19 kilograms to the weight of the vehicle when you take off the factory bumper. Now we've added a little bit more weight because we've got a few more accessories we've added. Right here, we've got a GME antenna. We've got the Steady Type X Pro 9-inch driving lights, or 8.5. We got the Steady light bar inside the bull bar. And to top it off, a worn Zeon winch inside the bull bar. Now that's a fantastic package there and great for taking off-road. There's a few more extras that you get with this bull bar. It comes already with high lift jacking points, takes your factory fog lights in there, or you can change those out for other driving lights in the wings. It also includes an aluminum bash plate, which is 5mm thick. The full package, the Predator bull bar, gives you a Raptor Ranger that really nice aggressive look. So if you're a short ass like me, you need steps on your Raptor Ranger. Now the factory ones are nice, they're okay, but they're not great. They sit too low, they stick out too far, they're only mounted to the body, so they're not super strong attachment points. And every time I used to get out, I'd scrape the back of my legs. So I used to call them the Gillettes because they'd shave the back of my leg. In come the Offroad Animal rock sliders. These are a legit rock slider to protect the side of your vehicle. They got a great tread on top, so you're not gonna slip, and they're super strong mounted onto the vehicle. So you can also still use them as a step to access the roof rack or just getting in and out of the vehicle. I love them, and they're really gonna protect the side of my Raptor Ranger. Ah, the Offroad Animal Scout Rack. What a nice looking rack. I love this rack. It's lightweight too, fully made of aluminium. And like every good rack, it's got a lot of attachment points. The aluminum extrusion allows you to put tow hooks, tie down straps, whatever you need to tie down any sort of gear you need. And you know what? It's quiet. What? Yes, it's a quiet roof rack. You can't hear it when you're driving. Unlike a lot of competitors, this one is silent. We got two different wind deflectors you can put on, the one you see here and another one that allows you to run a single or a double row light bar for even more light. The Scout Rack. Get one. Now looking at the back of the ute here, we got some truly universal gear. The Adventure Rack is one of the most versatile bits of gear we have. Now you can put two jerry cans like you see here, which makes it easily accessible to get water straight away. So if you want to fill up your drink bottle, wash your hands, wash your face, it's right at an easy to use spot. Now you could run these two jerry cans here and another two on the other side and have four, or like the other side where we got the toolbox, you could run two toolboxes. So really up to you. And then there's the center toolbox as well. And it's got plenty of spots all around it to mount any sort of accessories. Like you see, we have the shovel and the high lift jack. Maybe you want to put an axe, I don't know. It's really up to you. Now further out the back, we got the tub rails. These tub rails are fantastic for going on any ute. You don't need a roller shutter, or these roller shutter rails that we have can go on any sort of ute. As you can see, it's adjustable in and out. So here we have it on the top of the Raptor, which allows us to still access the back of the tub while we can keep gear on top. Now you can put a rooftop tent on these, you can put a box like we have, you can even put a table underneath and strap it up and pull it up onto the rails themselves. So a very versatile bit of gear here that's universal for all Australian utes, allows you easy access to the tub and all the gear on top. Fantastic for utilizing this dead space above the tub. You want to change out the rear bumper on your Raptor Ranger? Offroad Animal's got a rear bar that really suits. Wraps all the way around the fancy tub to protect it for going off-road. You can knock the sides of it and not have to worry about damaging your tub. Now, cool features though, it includes the factory options like the rear parking sensors and tow bar are all maintained, so you don't have to lose all those cool features while maintaining protection on the back of your Raptor Ranger. This is perfect for some serious protection for anyone who wants to go off-road. Now out the back, we chose a drawer fridge. Now the main reason we chose a drawer fridge was the limited space we have under the roller shutter. Now the cool thing about a drawer fridge is it's a drawer, so you don't need a drop down fridge slide. That easy, I can access my drinks or keep it closed, so you don't have any big drop down slides you gotta worry about. Fantastic. Now we also have a dual battery kit inside the vehicle will help us run it. Now the drawer slide, I'll pull the whole thing out. Now see that pull out slide allows me to easily access the back of the tray here. So anything you got in the back of the tub, you can quickly and easily access. Now this is a complete modular setup here with the tie down rails in the center and on the outside. Allows you to put a lot of different boxes you want and a lot of gear in here and still easily manage and getting out quick and easy. Now I keep one here just for food, one just for camping gear like your cooking gear, whatnot. And I like to have an esky out the back. Now the reason I'm running an esky and a fridge is there's nothing better than beer that's ice cold from an esky. Or we can take it with us away from the car if we're hiking or whatnot. So we have a great bit of gear here that allows for esky, the fridge, food, camping gear, all tie down easily. Quickly can remove it all. So day-to-day work activities, you don't have all this gear here. And this full extension, unlike others with a 3/4 extension, allows you to access the back super easy. I love fast setups and quick teardowns, and I love my expedition ready Raptor Ranger. I can't wait to get it off-road.